Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to a level over. Wow, fumbling over words. We just barely didn't start it. Welcome to another level 5 Tuesday. We're continuing our adventures in Dragon Quest VIII. Last time when we were playing, we were kind of looking for the Prince of Ardonia, and it seems he might be out gambling. So we're gonna take a trip to Vegas ourselves. Maybe we'll gamble. Maybe we'll win big. Maybe we'll find love. We'll see. Appreciate the advice, church dude. Hey, no worries. I literally just started streaming, so you're actually right on time, man. How's it going? See, I don't see anything worth noting down here. Let's go back up. We just arrived in this town, so we're gonna speak to everyone and get things open. The day before the casino shut down, a burglar broke into Golding's mansion. Golding's been holed up ever since. I wonder if he was hurt during the break-in. Oh man, the casino's closed? I just wanted to gamble. I have a friend who works as one of the Golding's family's bodyguard. He just dropped by to pay me a visit, and he said he was leaving for some place called the Dark Ruins, but no matter how hard I pressed, he wouldn't tell me why. Are the Dark Ruins? I don't have a clue. Maybe you should ask around in the pub in the hotel basement. Fair tip. Yeah, the sharks are a lot of fun in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. My strategy is either a spear or it's just stand on a boat and shoot them with arrows 100 feet away through water, because that completely works, right? I'm gonna really enjoy Valhalla when I get there, but for now, raiding people's pantries and closets and bookshelves in Dragon Quest will do me just fine. It's a book entitled The Magic of Cheese. Making special cheeses requires the preparation of special ingredients. For example, try combining plain cheese with magic water for a special result, namely a cheese that contains the power of magic water. Isn't that special? Douglas discovered a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Magic cheese, plain cheese, magic water. That is interesting. Isn't magic water the item that prevents monsters from appearing? Or is it the item that restores MP? I honestly can't say. No question about it, the casino shut down the day after Golding's mansion was burgled. The burglar may have picked the right house, but he sure picked the wrong man. Golding once took down a troll with his bare hands. Holy cow. Of all the rotten luck, I took a holiday to visit the casino, only to find it shut down. Yeah, we're kind of in the same boat, lady. I'm sorry. It's just a nice little restaurant. Pictum's a filthy place full of drifters and grifters. You couldn't pay me to go there. Yeah, we've had fun there. I say fun loosely. I always have a few with Golding after work, but he hasn't shown up in the pub for days now. Some are saying he got hurt during the robbery the other day. Now I wonder if it's true. They say Golding put up quite a fight with the burglar who broke into his mansion the other night. It seems he drove the scoundrel off, but he hasn't come out of his house, and the casino's been closed ever since. That's something suspicious. Hello there, let me show you to your seat. What's that? You're looking for someone? If that's the case, I'd recommend talking to the bartender in the hotel pub. He knows all sorts of things. Domagus, eh? There's an odd name for you. Why are you after him? What? He's a murderer? Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be indeed. Ooh, so this is where the sausage is made. I've been on my feet for 12 hours straight. My legs are on fire. I wish I could serve customers sitting down. Oh, the agony. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to leave. A kitchen in full swing is like a battlefield. You're liable to get hurt. Fair enough. Looks like you have some good food, but I'll walk out. That's fine. What are you serving? This is the takeout counter. We've got plenty of room inside. Best food in Baccarat. Go on in and give us a try. The statue's supposed to be of some ancient sage. Golding wanted to knock it down when he built the casino and hotel. But all of these workers kept getting injured. Everyone was deathly afraid of the thing. That's why it's still standing here, pristine and untouched. That kind of looks like the man that gave us cheese. What if the sage is still living? Maybe we'll have a purpose to go back there at some point. This is Mr. Golding's mansion. Golding? I feel like I'm saying the Pokemon name. I'm afraid Mr. Golding isn't seeing visitors at this moment. Please tell me again some other time. Golding, the owner of the casino, has 2 kids, a son named Cash and a younger daughter named Carrie. Ever since the casino was shut down, they've locked themselves in the mansion along with their father. This strange jester showed up the night before the casino got shut down. He was walking around muttering, "What a pity, what a pity." Really gave me a taste of the willies. Ah, so Dalmatius is responsible for the break-in. Okay. And it is nighttime, which means the people that we speak to is going to be reset. We can still explore, but just can't do as much. I'm actually going to go find a place to sleep, and then after we have slept, we'll talk to the rest of everyone. I like the seated defense. Is this the hotel? I just didn't see an inn sign. Oh, it is. $12 gold coins? That is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, Dolmagus is quite the name. Alright, let's talk to people while we're here. Did you hear what happened at Golding's mansion? It's real courage to go hand to hand with a bird like that. What a great man to have as a father. Hey, did you hear the news? We just had a murder in town. I don't know. What is the world coming to? Oh, they had a murder? What? I haven't heard anything about a murder. I thought it was just a break-in. But if it's Dalmatius, that makes sense. Bathroom. The drawers to raid.
Okay, so tell me what happened the other day. The suspense is killing me.
All right already. But you've got to keep this under your hat, okay? This is between you and me.
I swear I won't say a word. We barmen know when to keep our mouths shut.
By the goddess, lower your voice. I assume you've heard about Mr. Golding's house being burgled. Well, the fact is, Mr. Golding was murdered during the robbery.
Murdered? Oh, you mean Mr. Golding is dead?
I told you to keep it down. That's why nobody's seen hide nor hair of him recently. He isn't among the living anymore.
But Mr. Golding was such a big man. You're trying to tell me he was killed by a random burglar?
Well, the really weird thing about it was that the burglar was apparently dressed as a jester. I didn't see him myself, mind you, but that's what they say.
A jester, huh?
A strange one, this burglar. Seems he broke in, killed Mr. Golding, and left. He didn't take anything valuable. From the looks of it, he was after Mr. Golding's life, not his gold. I also heard that Cash and Carrie have ordered some men to find the jester and avenge their father's death.
By the goddess, this is big. Oh, I won't tell a soul. You can count on me. I'd better get back to my customers. See you later. Ah! I'm sorry, I did not see you standing there. Did you hear what we were talking about? Oh, forgive me for the strange question. A slip of the tongue. I'd better get back to work.
Don't think this guy knows how to keep his mouth shut as well as he wants you to believe. Oh, we found a dancer's costume. Oh, that's right. I need to revive Angelo. Oops. So that goes down. All right. They have a lot of different people playing these bartenders, these butlers, and they all have a slightly different French accent. I think the one, I'm trying to remember where, but there is one that was like pretty bad. It was very obvious as how fake it was. Well, let's still revive Angelo and keep talking to people. You can resurrect our buddy. Bring him back, pretty please. Nah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Thank you. We're dead. Alright, back to talking to people. Yeah, no one's seen how to hair of him because he's dead. Alright, what do we got in this building? A lot of plates up really high on the wall. There's a love lost between Golding's adopted son and daughter, let me tell you. There's no love lost between Golding's adopted son and daughter, let me tell you. When Golding passes away, mark my words, there's going to be one heck of a battle over the inheritance. Seed of Strength. It's a book entitled Tips for Assassins. There are many kinds of weapons in the world, but it goes without saying that the most famous one in the assassin's armory is the assassin's dagger. They're quite easy to make by combining a sharp dagger with something poisonous. We discovered a new recipe. I wonder if a normal dagger is like a bronze dagger is considered sharp. I'll have to try and make that sometime. We got for sale. Poison needle, scythe, dancer's costume, iron armor, light shield, coral hairpin. Alright, nothing that we need or want. Let's just go behind the counter. Does he have treasure chests? Hey, buddy. I saw Swindler's men head out of town in full battle gear a while ago. They left in the dead of night, and they looked like they were out for blood. Probably going after the jester. That's the word I'm looking for. Ever since the mansion was burgled, Golding's servants have been acting quite edgy. They say there wasn't much damage done, no one was hurt, but then why are they why is the staff so jumpy? Woohoo, we found a mini medal. Man, I just can't talk today. I needed some sleep. Why is the casino closed? Well, it's because Cash and Harry... I mean Golding! It's because Golding ordered it, and I'm sure he thought long and hard about it, too. Yep, sure. Dolmadius, where did you hear that name? Are you in league with him, scoundrels? No, I suppose you wouldn't be. Sorry, it's just that we're all on edge after breaking out Golding's mansion. So he introduced himself. That door is locked. Well, we need to figure out a way into the mansion or into the casino. We have a prince to find. The door is shut tight. Back down the alley we go. This gate is locked. Okay. I have a funny feeling that we need to go into the hotel and try to talk with the guy that's gatekeeping the entrance to the casino. And the prince may appear there trying to be high and mighty and be like, "You will let me pass." Ugh. A non-gambler's guide to Baccarat. When one hears Baccarat, one inevitably thinks of casinos. But don't be fooled, there's more to this charming little town than gambling. Those who know Baccarat know that the town's secret treasure is none other than the Golding family mansion. Golding is famed as a connoisseur of the fine and folk arts, and his spectacular collection is a must-see for any visitor in Baccarat. Once you've had your fill of the casino, take a breather at the Golding mansion. Mini medal. And I'm just gonna check that in for no reason. Hey lady, I'm just gonna take your stuff. No big deal, don't mind me. Ruby of protection. We didn't go downstairs, did we? Ever seen a bunny girl show? No? You don't know what you're missing. Drop by tonight. Our bunnies are nocturnal animals. Ah, so this is where they all dance. Let's see what we got in here. A bunny tail. And a garter. Ooh, barrel. Got a mini medal. Ooh, the bartender's finally back. I thought he'd be talking to that friend of his at the hotel forever. Like 10 people were looking for him while he was gone. Just he's the person to talk to if you need to know something. Very true. Hey, bartender. You heard everything we were talking about upstairs. What? Look, cut me some slack and don't tell anyone else, okay? If word gets around, I'll be in deep. Let me close the deal. You keep your mouth shut and I promise to tell you what I know. What do you say? I would count on you. Let me fill you in on what I know. Cash and Terry sent a posse after the man who killed their father. They want revenge. And I hear that they headed straight for some island north Baccarat. Word is there's some ruins on the island. I'd make a perfect hideout. We can't be absolutely sure it was Dolmadius who killed Golding, but I'm quite sure we can be sure enough to be sure. Poor blimey. Agnes, why don't we go and have a look at those ruins on the island to the north? Maybe we'll be able to find some kind of clue. I am truly surprised that we are going to go after Dolmadius before we find the Prince of Argonia. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I could have sworn that came before. Hey, bud. I'm sorry, but I can't let you through. The store attends to the casino and what? Heard everything the bartender and I was saying before. I don't know what you're talking about. And he'll tell you the same thing. Ha. Sure. No! Alright. Well, let's go to the Dark Ruins, aka Dolmadius Island. Let's see what we can find. So our ship should just be over here. And then we'll be able to go ahead and work our way to the north. Or disappear. Nice dodge. Good hit. Candice, why can't you dodge like Angela? $282 experience points, not half bad. I am going the right way for my ship. I hope. Oh no, it's parked all the way over there. Okay. Usually it's supposed to update its location. I'm gonna check back at the Argonia Castle one more time and see if the prince is back after finding that he can't go gamble. I don't anticipate much change, but it's worth a shot. La-di-da-di-da. Yep, they're still guarding the entrance, so they're probably not gonna let me through. Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you inside the castle. No one's allowed in or out until Prince Charles is located. If we don't seal up the exits like this, there's a chance he might run away. Yeah, he's long gone. And he made it to the gambling town, but he's just not there at the moment. Yeah, I bought Ni no Kuni Remastered, and I haven't played it much. I don't really care for the first game when I played it on PS3. I got really far with it, but the combat system just kind of I don't like the combat system, and that just makes Ni no Kuni 1 hard to play for me. The story is really good. It's exceptional. But the gameplay itself, the combat in particular, It just drives me up a wall. Ni no Kuni 2, loved that game. If they made Ni no Kuni 1 fight like Ni no Kuni 2, I would have no complaints about Ni no Kuni 1 and probably be a masterpiece, but I got so far in Ni no Kuni 1 that when I quit it and tried to come back, I just didn't know where I was in the story. It was at a point where if I went to the area I was previously, everything was too easy. If I tried to fight even the simplest thing at the current area I was at, it would one-shot me. And so when I got remastered, I obviously needed to start over, and I really tried to get into it, but I just was not able to. I think I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube content about Ni no Kuni 1 just to see how people play it, how they analyze everything, because sometimes just learning how to play a game through tutorials just doesn't really work for me. If I watch someone play it, then it's like, oh, okay, I understand how it works. It's a very poorly done, in my opinion, kind of like Pokemon combat system, and your HP is tied to the monster's HP, so you don't have the ability to like use your monsters, and if they get exhausted, you take over and then heal your monsters and then put them back out. If they die, then you die, and vice versa. And maybe I just need to get good. It just doesn't gel with me. Yeah, they did not redo the combat to be like Ni no Kuni 2. That would have been a remake. The combat is so different. And I truly think everyone that prefers Ni no Kuni 1 would probably get really mad if it had Ni no Kuni 2 combat. That's the thing about Ni no Kuni 2, is you're either like me and you love it, or you're like, yeah, more Ni no Kuni, but it's just not the same. I would argue it's a good thing. But as part of my Level 5 Tuesdays, I will be playing Ni no Kuni. Ni no Kuni was made by Level 5, same people that made this game, Dragon Quest VIII, so you can expect that content from me in the future after we finish this game. That'll probably be the next one we jump to. There's other games, but just with my taste and preference, it made sense to do the Ni no Kuni games after. I'll get through Ni no Kuni 1, and then I'll really enjoy Ni no Kuni 2. Maybe I'll even play some of the Yokai Watch 3DS games. They made those. The Pokemon competitor that did pretty well in Japan from what I understood. I don't think it's going on anymore. Gargoyles. Alright, let's go. They're snoozing. Made it so easy. I'm glad that hit both of them. One down. Two. Alright. Looking good. 72 gold coins. I was really hoping we could just get on the ship, but it seems we have to take the long way around. How did I not see this thing? Wow, I'm awesome. Iron helmet. What's the quickest way? The quickest way is definitely to go up and to the left. So that is what we will do. Sea angels. should probably done some lightning magic, but it's alright. 3 out of 4, Jessica. Well done, well done. Agility increase, wonderful. Let's hit him again. Oh, good. I was about to get mad there. I hate it when monsters can heal, and I despise it when monsters can revive. $72 gold coins. Excellent. Alright, we're going to take a shortcut up through here. Go under the bridge. Sea urchins and some boarfish. Wow. Well done. Okay. 70 gold coins and a medicinal herb. Seahawk Man appears. That wasn't as vicious as I thought it would be. 3 down, 2 to go. One left. Very good, very good. First level up of the night. Level 26 for Yangus. We got 5 skill points. Let's put them towards humanity. Ah, we learned the underpants dance. Yes. Sea Dragon. You look like you're gonna be particularly tough. How about I call my monster team? Let's go, Big Chundus. What? That was so weak. When I saw that monster, I just immediately got like a flashback of like having my ass kicked in the past, and that's all? I was at least expecting it to take out my monster team. Holy cow. I certainly overestimated, but I guess it's much better to overestimate your enemy than underestimate it. That sounded way cooler than it actually was. Oh ho ho! He has some skills. He blinds us. There we go. Well done, Angelo. Thanks for wrapping it up. We should probably take this opportunity to heal. It's only sensible. And there's the Dark Ruins. We should be able to land in 2 or 3 battles. Let's switch back over to my boomerang. Angelo, you buffoon. How dare you fall for that? Come on. Wow, that was an extremely high tension summon. See you later, Siren. 86 gold coins, it's not bad. Well, here we are. Only one battle. There's the team of men that came here. Alright. Let's see what they're up to.
Surely it's too dangerous to carry on pursuing this fiend. I mean, look at what he did to Golding. Huh? Who are you? Interesting. I thought there was no one on this island besides us and Golding's murderer. Let me give you a piece of advice. Steer clear of the old ruins in the middle of the island. Ignore me at your peril. You have been warned.
So apparently they don't want us going towards the middle of the island. Oh, they're chickening out. Shame. Such a pity. Well, we're after Dalmatius. Let's just go. Ah, they made the first strike. Come on. Lame. Lame. So lame. Our turn. I'm glad funnel didn't work. Battle will. One down. Two out of 5 shots. Not bad. Good job with that underpants dance. Oh, one more. There you go, Angelo. Good work. Let's see here. Glad that they don't hit the first move. Means we do. Wonder how lightning works on the undead. I'm willing to give it a shot. Alright. Time for some magic. Aha! Lightning strikes. Feels good. Okay, we'll continue going this way. Mushroom mages appear. One out of 3. That spell's really hard to make contact, so that's good. Bravo, bravo. Lesser demons. Oh, these guys look freaky. Angela, I'm really surprised that you decided to use fire. These guys just don't look like the kind of enemies that would be damaged with fire. But what do I know? Oh! I use my own words. $121. Ah, the hero is level 27. Oh man, I need a new chair. Full heal. That's perfect. We're gonna keep going into courage because we want to get Omni heal. That is the best. A mysterious presence blocks the door. It's Dolmagus. Get back here, you fiend! It's so dark in here. It's almost as if we need a special item to get in here and remain in here.
When you all set off so bravely, we decided it was time we did the same. So perhaps you could fill us in. I see. The dark aura coming out of the ruins is some kind of barrier set up by Dolmagus, is it? So we have to break through that before we can fight him then. But how? How do you break through darkness? Ah, wait a minute. How about the magic mirror of Argonia? People say that can dispel the dark. You never know, it might do the trick. If I remember rightly, Argonia's off to the southeast of Baccarat, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already been there. Maybe something will change now that we're needing it to. Let's spend the night in the inn, and then we'll try and get ourselves into where we need to be. Stay overnight. Thank you, thank you. If that prince is still not here, the only thing I can think of is we will need to get ourselves over to the hunting grounds where those like lizards are actually. Let's just check. Ah, so now we can go inside. They must have found their lovely prince. This is the entrance to Ardonia Castle. Thank you. Why didn't you let me in before? Oh, majestic. Truly majestic. Okay. Well, we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's get going. A magic mirror? No, I've never heard of anything like that. If you want to know about magic, you should probably ask one of the royal magicians. They'll probably know what you're talking about. Fair. Training grounds. This just leads outside. Guard quarters. Mini medal. This maybe contains treasure just like in Astantha. Can you believe that they finally found Prince Charles hidden in a barrel of all things? You must be braver than we thought to endure so many days stuck in a tiny space like that. Or very cowardly. Man, this guy just does not sound like the kind of guy you want your princess to marry. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think you guys get what I'm saying. Looks like a lounge area. Can't really go anywhere else but up. So up we go. Throne room? In a bit. Let's see what other ditties we can loot. Both King Clavius and his older brother El Trio completed the initiation with no fear whatsoever, but Prince Charles is such a coward, whining on about how lizards are so scary and frightening. He should be ashamed of himself. Yeah, when he's expected to rule the kingdom and he can't do what the strong king before him has done, I understand the concern. Mini metal. We're getting a bunch of those. Let's break some pots. Break some pots like it's Zelda. No items that we can get there. This looks like it just leads outside, does it? Seed of Strength. It does, okay. Hello, my good sir. The view of the town from the top of the castle is amazing, isn't it? It gets even better when the bazaar is on. You've never seen such hustle and bustle. Oops, I'll be in trouble. I'm supposed to be making sure Prince Charles doesn't leave his room. Is this his room? Think so. Ah, there he is. I say, who are you? I don't believe you're members of the castle staff. How dare you enter the room of a royal prince without permission? Do you not realize who I am? Yeah, you're a coward. Honestly, what a nerve. I could call the guards in an instant, you know. If you don't want to be manhandled by them, then I suggest you leave immediately. Big tough guy, calling the guards, getting other people to do his dirty work for him. It's a magazine called Big Boy Wonderland. Think you're a big boy? There's a secret club out there and it may be just what you're looking for. We can't reveal the exact location here, but believe us, it's well worth the trip. If you happen to find it, make sure to ask for Puffy. She's dynamite with a short fuse. Rawr. Just lie back and let her work her magic. Believe us, you've never felt a pair like hers before. Oh yes, snuggling between them is like paradise on earth. You won't want to leave. Yeah, this prince doesn't seem like a very good candidate for our princess. That's Prince Charles' room there. I can't help but worry that he might try and run off again, but if you try to watch over him all the time, he moans and bawls like you wouldn't believe. This job will be the death of me. You don't seem like a guard. I don't know why you're being tasked with it, personally, but I'm just a peasant. What do I understand? This door is tightly shut? Why? I wanted to win. There's probably some goodies. This leads outside. Does on a very narrow walkway. There's lots of places for the prince to hide here. I'm starting to understand why it's so hard to keep track of him. Yeah, the hand massage in Final Fantasy. What a classic. In the Dragon Quest games, you get what's known as a puff puff. In Japanese culture, it's basically associated with touching breast, and so in like Dragon Quest 11, there's a whole bunch of puff puffs, and they that make the screen go black and funny text, and you kind of insinuates what's going on, but then others are like complete jokes. Like you're led to believe that you're gonna be getting like one of the best puff puffs ever, and then it turns out to be the girl's dad instead of herself doing the actual puff puff, and it's funny shit like that. And we will partake in the puff puff that was described in the Big Boy Club. And it is not what it appears to be. Of course, I never go anywhere without wearing my scholar's specs. They're simply perfect for an uncommonly quick-witted girl like me. But my hat, oh, it's a disaster. So hideously uncultured. If only I had a hat that reflected my superior intelligence as well as my spectacles do. I suspected that I could combine the scholar's specs with a hat to make the perfect piece of headwear, but I simply couldn't bear to sacrifice them. What to do? I lie awake at night fretting about it. You know, it isn't easy being a beautiful genius. Clever chap, cap, a hat, and scholar's specs. None of the books appear to be particularly interesting. Are you an accountant? Sounds like the prince can't stand them, but I absolutely adore lizards. They're indispensable when it comes to black magic. It's hard for us royal magicians to understand why the prince is so afraid of them when we have no problems with them whatsoever. Magic? Yes, I'm feeling there's something like that among the royal treasures, but I can't be sure. Even if it is here in Ardonia, you'll need the king's permission if you want to borrow it, or even lay eyes on it. Right you are. Oh, is this a spot where I can send Munchie? Hey, Munchie. Let's go through, bud. Let's see what you find. Mouse time. This is the reason I play Dragon Quest. Off you go, my little friend. Okay. Well, I have a funny feeling this little thing, this room we discovered, is going to be important upcoming, but not quite yet. Maybe we have to scare Prince Charles out of his room. Or something to that danger. We've delayed it. Let's go talk to the teen. Let's see. Yep, down here. Now that looks like the teen. This looks like it. Yep, there's the throne. Oh wow, he has waterfalls and fountains? That's really cool.
Your Majesty, are you feeling poorly? Did those travelers cause you some trouble?
No, I'm fine. One of them reminded me of someone, but I must be mistaken. The magic mirror? But it's a precious royal heirloom. Why on earth do you require it? Explain yourself. I understand. However, as I have said, the magic mirror is a treasure of the royal family. I cannot simply give it to you.
I knew it'd say no.
C'est la vie, I suppose. It was a lot to ask.
So now what? How are we going to avenge my brother's death without that mirror?
If what you say is true, you must have survived a great many ordeals on your travels. That means your fighting skills must be on a par with those of my soldiers.
But Your Majesty, you can't possibly plan to use those travelers instead of royal guardsmen.
Guardsman.
Well surmised, Chancellor. Listen to me carefully. I rule with a fair hand, but I cannot grant every request that is made of me. However, if the royal family owes someone a debt of gratitude, I consider it my duty to fulfill it. You need the magic mirror. Then accept my request. If you complete the task I set forth for you, you may have the mirror. Summon the prince!
At once, Your Majesty.
The request concerns my son, Prince Charles. To become king of Argonia, one must undertake a special initiation ceremony. There is some risk to life and limb, and the prince is unwilling to do it. As a father, the thought of putting my own son in danger pains me. But he must pass the initiation if he is to succeed me to the throne. It is the tradition of our kingdom. I was considering sending a detail of royal soldiers to protect him during the rite. However, I fear it will ruin his reputation. So my request is this. You outsiders will accompany my son to the royal hunting ground. Naturally, this would remain completely confidential. It is vital that everyone believes my son passed the initiation on his own.
I don't think there's any Ardonian
Prince
maids,
Charles
sadly, that are lusty.
What is it this time?
The prince has run off again. I'm extremely sorry, Your Majesty. This is all my fault. I'll bring Prince Charles to Your Majesty as soon as we can find him. As your humble and faithful servant, I beg...
You incompetent fool! Please pardon my outburst, but we cannot continue this discussion without my son.
Munchie, I have a feeling we need your help. Ooh, he's really gained some weight since then. Let's see. Alright, Munchie. Let's double check that room. Maybe he's hiding. A frog. Or a little lizard? Oh, that's right. Prince Charles is afraid of lizards.
Is there something on my head? Ick! Ick! A lizard! What's it doing here? Get it out! Get it out!
Well, he's out of the room. Found him. There's some kind of commotion. Poor Prince Charles was seized by the soldiers the second he ran out of that room. Do you know what he said? That if only it wasn't for that lizard, he could have stood at least another 3 days in there. I'm sure he would have been found by then. Oh, it'll be so wonderful to get this quest done so we no longer have to deal with this prince. I bet.
Ah, perfect timing. Allow me to introduce my son. This is Prince Charles, the future king of Argonia.
What is all this, father? Why are you wasting my time with this whiff-waff?
Whiff-waff.
They're going to protect you during the initiation. They will need to know who you are.
Initiation? Who said anything about the initiation? I don't recall agreeing to that.
Eat with the goddamn Loch Months. That's great.
I hate lizards. How many times do I have to tell you?
Listen carefully, Charles. Enough is enough. I am aware of your aversion to the initiation, but it remains your duty to complete it. You won't be able to marry Princess Medea until you prove your worth.
Well, I don't care about getting married anyway.
Married. Married. So he says all of his R's as a W.
You're making a mistake, Charles. I hear Princess Medea is, well, boom! You understand what I'm saying.
Wow!
Now, have you reconsidered?
You can leave me out of this, thank you.
Anyway, my son, do you realize what people say about you behind your back? This is your chance to prove yourself, to show the world you are a man. These people can assure your safety. Well, Charles, do you accept
Yes? Wait, no. I mean, oh, I don't know.
I heard a yes. That's my prince. I'll ensure that everyone believes you're doing it on your own. You will leave now. Hide yourself in the wagon at the city gates and await your bodyguards.
Right now?
Chancellor, accompany Charmles to the gate. The prince is leaving for his initiation. Summon the royal guards. The prince must have a fittingly ostentatious send-off. Remember, he is leaving on his own.
It shall be as you wish, Your Majesty.
But wait! I'm not ready yet!
Off at last. I wish you luck. And remember, your mission is top secret.
Understood, Your
Charmles will
Highness.
explain the details of the initiation himself. Fulfill my request, and you have my word that the magic mirror shall be yours.
All right. Well, let's hop to it. We're gonna help him do his initiation, get the mirror, and then we'll be at a place where we can pursue after Dolmadius. It sounds rather nice to me. The bodyguard part doesn't sound very nice, but that's alright. Goodbye, Prince.
That stinky old wagon is far too small for me. Maybe I could stretch my legs if you got rid of that worthless pot. Good grief! What's that? What kind of people are you traveling with a freak like that?
Here, Grandad. You'd have bitten my head off if I said something like that. I'm a king, you half-witted twat. Come a little closer. Look at us. Don't you see? We can't tell him his fiancée has turned into a horse. Much better to keep the truth a secret for now. Make sure everyone knows to keep it under their hats.
Indeed. I don't think the princess is very...
What is our
The princess definitely not very happy about this.
It's Chamlay, you clot. Just head east. Eventually we'll come to the royal hunting ground. That's where the initiations take place. Oh, and before I forget...
What does this do?
This vial contains a powder that masks human scent. You must sprinkle it on yourselves before we enter the royal hunting ground. Argon lizards are very sensitive to smell. If they get wind of our unmasked scent, they'll run away.
That ain't good.
In other words, we've got to smell like lizards to fight lizards.
Got it.
I'm supposed to be doing this by myself, so I shall be staying in the wagon until we arrive. I'll alight upon arrival, and we shall then proceed on foot. Now get a move on, you lazy rascals!
You have some nerve, kid. Alright, well, I guess we're going this way. To the royal hunting grounds. Easy peasy. Perfect. And let's just check our map. We are going the right way. Should be a crossroads up here that we'll run into. Or a cliff. You know, either or. Alright. Everyone do attacks that deal lots of damage to lots of enemies. That's preferable. Very nice. Remains a wait. It just hit, and you try to hit it instead of make it sleep. Boop stitch, great. These things are so tough to kill when everyone's not fully on board. Just I'm sorry, but you are not fighting tough enough. There we go. Now, which way to turn? Royal Hunting Ground. Now we are going the right way. Oh, magic dumbbells. Do they summon a Winnie the Pooh? The last one still has the chance to summon back up. Oh, and it just summoned a bell instead of... Okay. This will be the end. Right. Oh, signpost. It's just gonna say Royal Hunting Ground is this way. Not so machos. How's that? Perfect. Awesome. Keep going. Get the little monster with the weird nipples. And we continue on. Nice little waterfall. Butterflies. Very pretty day. Boy, the company we kept wasn't so terrible. Fraudman. I'm going down. What you got, little fraud? To be fair, that did a fair amount of damage. Hooray! We won! 72 gold coins. We're getting a nice little fortune. Alright, we're almost here. Welcome to the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Oh, if it isn't Prince Charmless, I mean Prince Charmles. I suppose you must be here for the initiation then.
Indeed I am, you uneducated bumpkin.
Oh, and who's this with you, eh? Last I heard, you royals had to go in alone.
They merely accompanied me here. They shall be accompanying me on the way home as well. I've instructed them to await my return just inside the royal hunting ground.
Oh, right you are. Well, I hope you have a good hunt then. I gotta be... Oh, no, you can't go like that. You won't get no argan art smelling like that, Your Highness. You want to cover that up with something.
Oh, that's right. Would I use the smelly smell? Smelly smell that's smelly. Fancy you finding your way out here to the battle beyond. If you need a rest, why don't you stop for 40 winks here? Don't worry, love. Won't be asking for money. Thank you, lady. That's so nice. And thank you. It's been the duty of our family for generations to make sure the Ardon lizards in the Royal Hunting Ground don't go dying out. The royal family of Ardonia would be in a terrible pickle if they didn't have no lizards. They won't be able to do that initiation of theirs. So your whole life is dedicated to breeding lizards. That's wonderful. But, you know, it's like the heart-shaped fruit from Black Panther. It's important, I suppose. Let's use the item. The smelly item. Alright, dude. Are you cool with us going now? Cool. Well, we have to approach the lizard slowly from behind. So says the farmer dude. Well, there's a lizard right there. We are gonna sneak around. Walking slowly. Super slowly. Jackal rippers. Hello, Karokin. Welcome to my little Dragon Quest VIII stream. Come on, let's get this jackal taken care of. We're gonna get that Ardonian lizard. Jackal rippers are defeated. Party obtains 64 gold coins. Sneaky snake. Hey emissary, how's it going? Let's see. What do we want to do here? I don't think these guys are going to classify as a dragon. How? Yeah, you know what? Let's switch to the sword. I did not switch over to the sword, I just realized it's just used as an item. I think it makes the enemies fall asleep or they get paralyzed. Remains awake. Okay. Well, let's equip it this time. Charmless, please. Oh. Lit on fire, then put to sleep. Why didn't you use Bane, Jessica? That would have killed it. No scary dreams tonight, man, so hopefully you'll be able to sleep without any issue. But I'll be streaming Dead Space again on Saturday. Wow, these little lizards, they really pack a lot of HP, don't they? $54 points. Come on, we have to be close. Only Angelo got it. That's good. There it is. Well, we did it. Let's go home.
So, this is an Argon heart, but it's so small. Looks like the Argon lizards aren't anything to worry about after all. We'll have to keep hunting lizards until we find one big enough to do justice to my heroism.
This from a guy who runs at the slightest hint of danger. Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, he's kind of a pansy. Alright, well I guess we need to find a bigger one. Let's go find a bigger one. That one is sleeping. It doesn't look too big though. Let's just keep moving up this way. There has to be a bigger one up here. It's gotta be. I think we'll just stick with the sword right now. No boomerang. The lizards are harder to fight, so more than likely these enemies between the lizards are going to be tailored to be significantly easier. And so far that is proving to be true. Our teams are defeated, 76 gold coins. And on we go. Okay, do we see any more Argon lizards? Can't pull up a map. This makes sense that this wouldn't really be on a map anywhere. What we got? It's boomerang time. Come on, they're just a bunch of moths and scary lizards. Let's do the underpants dance. At least the moths were shocked. That's something. One moth down. Let's do some lighting. One more, come on. There it is. Angelo to the rescue. I really hope I don't have to fight that smaller one for the bigger one to show up. I think, just to be safe, we probably better go back and fight that smaller one. Even though I really don't want to do that. Let's heal. That's a good idea. I'm so glad I had it now instead of later. Okay. What we got this time? Chimera. Okay. Decent damage. Don't really like the damage I took from that guy, but it's not the worst. At least I don't get crits very often. There goes the bald bird. Alright everyone, let's focus up. Let's get these guys. One oversized lizard down. It's a shame we can't bring these guys' axe back as the really big option for the initiation. A dragon scale though, that's really nice. Okay, so how do we sneak up to the sleeping lizard? Lure it out? I don't know how I would do such a thing. Are those pots? Or a plant? Use a plant? Okay. Maybe it's the food that they eat. 48 points of damage. Alright, this next round they're all gonna melt. Mark my words. The irony! They're gonna freeze, not melt. Oh, that is inexcusable. Lightning. Four teams are defeated. 770 experience points. Show me what you got there. Well, a Salamanco. The Chancellor said that Ardon lizards absolutely adore these. A sleeping lizard will wake up at the slightest whiff of one, apparently. I suppose that's proof enough. Let's give it a shot. We'll walk on over here and we'll break it. This one is just a little baby one. It's tiny. I don't think its heart's gonna be much bigger, Mr. Prince. Let's use our monster team. Come on in, Big Chungus. Squash. I like the double attack power very much. That's all she wrote. Let's get in there with the sword. Hit him as hard as you can. Let's see if this one's big enough for the prince.
No, this is no good either. We need to find a bigger one. The only way I'll get the respect I deserve is by returning with the biggest organ heart the world has ever seen. So, we're going to keep going until we find one big enough to take back. Do I make myself clear?
Fucking prick. Title bullshit. Oh well. I guess we're gonna continue to do his bidding. We should probably heal. Regular attacks. That'll do just fine. Yeah, he's gonna get some respect for sure. See it, Jackal Rippers. What? Did he just airbend? What the hell? Well, whatever in the heck just happened, it's over now. Is there a lizard up here? No? We'll keep running this way then. Boomerang! That's the first thought that crossed my mind. Boomerang. Good call on a heal. Good call on the boomerang. Jessica's level 25. Congratulations, Jessica. I think we'll put more in the sex appeal. Jessica can now do a puff puff. Speak to the devil. Lizard. Oh, lizard. Where are you? We just want to talk, I promise. Actosaurus is defeated. Angela increases level 2. Wow. We got a level up for everyone tonight. Into charisma we don't. Oh! Cave. Alright, we need to lure that one out. Next fight, we'll use the Puff Puff. Thing is so hungry it woke up from its meal. Well, it woke up from its meal. My god, it's almost as if I need sleep.
Mercy.
All right, here we go. Is it interested? Okay, just gotta increase that still higher. Wow, so uninterested he killed the person offering him a fun time. This whole thing is bad news bears. I don't believe we have any kind of reviving items. Alright, yeah, we need to check our situation here because it's gonna be really hard to do this without enough people. Magic water. Got the monster arena key. Strong antidote. Yep, I think we are gonna have to take a quick little trip somewhere where we can revive, and we'll come back for the prince, perhaps, if he's lucky. And thus go the sliding coffins. Hey dude, can you heal? Can you heal me? I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, you know, we should probably save just in case we run into a situation. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we're going to continue, and as a matter of fact, you're going to bring back Angelo. That way, he can revive Jessica. That way, we can all heal. That way, we can get where we need to be. Oh, man. Alright, thanks. Church wanted to charge us for 2 revivals, but only get to charge 1. Magic. Angelo. Bring just about to life. Wow, it worked. First time? No kidding? No fooling? That's rare. I usually have to like spend half my MP just to get it to work once. Hey, really nice lady in the house. If I can just get around your fence, can we spend the night for free? So I don't have to waste 10 coins on the Fairbury Inn? Oh, you are so kind. Thank you for letting us stay. I really appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see here. Into the hunting grounds we go. I think we can just go this way. It's probably closer to where we need to be. Killer moths appear. Oop. Attacking themselves. The audacity. And they dodge. Shit. Oops, stick. Ooh, a badge. What's in here? A mini medal. Not what I was hoping for, but bear with me, everyone. We're gonna go super speed here to catch up to where we were. So the sound's gonna get a little wonky for a bit. Super speed. Press X to win. Works every time. Oops, stick. How dare you return them back to life? Asshole. They have a really high success rate for their revival. Wow, it's amazing what happens when you make the game run twice as fast as it's supposed to. Going so fast, but they keep reviving. Unacceptable. We're dead. Let's go. Alright, so we need to redo the thing with the sleeping lizard. Enemies defeated without a certain amount of points to seas. Running so fast. Rather fast. Let's heal. Ah, shit. Well, it's good to know that we can fall off, so I don't have to go all the way around. How dare you poison? Tactics. Fight wisely. Let's finish this guy off. There we go. Jackals. Alright, I'd say that we are pretty much caught up where we need to be. So, after this fight, we'll put it back down to normal speed. Shout out to emulators and turbo mode. And now we'll waddle. Waddle, waddle. Let's throw this. They are really good at listening. I really hope that we didn't just drop behind him and he's not gonna care. But I guess we'll find out. Boop. Peekaboo. This guy ain't so big. Let's call our team. Big shoulders. Yeah, that was a very common tactic back in the old day. Nowadays you usually see if a game does something similar, it will be targeted with like the engine running at the same speed of the FPS. So for instance, Horizon Zero Dawn, it was originally programmed to operate at 30 FPS, and they tied like everything to that engine level. So when they ported it to PC, they had to basically rewrite how the engine thought so that it could go over 30 FPS without things going too fast or too slow.
No, this won't do. It isn't big enough.
That's one reason why that launch had so many issues.
If only there was some more
I'm really
arguments,
hoping
then we could
Horizon
fight them all and see if
Forbidden
we got a
West
bigger one.
is going to be 60
But those
FPS on
bothersome lizards keep
PS5.
running away and hiding when they
And I
see
love
me
it.
coming. I'm just too intimidating for my own good.
Someone's pleased with himself. How much longer have we got to babysit this sissy?
Anyway, I'm hungry now. Servants,
Hungry?
the day's hunt is over. Find level ground and prepare a campsite for my night's repose.
We are not your servants. He's already riding the princess, the
Do as I
fiend.
say. Giddy up. Listen to me, you stupid beast.
Prince, please restrain yourself. Medea is... I mean... My horse isn't accustomed to being ridden. Come on now. Down from my horse at once, you fat oaf.
Shut up. I'll show you how to break in a horse.
Right in your face.
Stupid animal. Maybe a little pain will teach you. Ah! Calm down. Stop bucking. Stop. I'm going to fall.
Good.
I'll whip some manners into you. You stubborn beast. You should be honored to have a taste of my crop. I'll teach you some proper respect
Crop.
for your rider.
That's my horse. Stop this at once. I simply cannot allow you to harass her any further. If you must strike something, strike me instead.
So, the horse is that important to you? Fine. Your wish is granted. Prepare to accept her
Granted.
punishment.
Oi, Gav! We got one! We got one! I was picking me I was picking me some flowers when I saw it. A blooming giant. One of them lizards.
Did you hear that? It's the cry of an argon lizard. Forget the stupid horse. We've got to catch that lizard.
Whatever, you ass. Wow, that is chonky. Peekaboo. All right. Boss battle. First one of the night. We're gonna switch to the sword, but we're gonna call our team. Go Big Chundus. That's a lot of damage for this little body slam. That move's only useful if you're actually going to do attacks. Your turn will be over after this round. Alright, here we go. Dragon Slash. This theme takes quite the hit. Smart move, Jessica. She should realistically do that with everyone. $50 points, not bad. 93. 28. Yeah, 2 more of those. We're gonna be done for. Alright, I think it's time we start doing some healing. After this, I'm going to switch everyone over to manual mode. Ah, smart move, smart move. $94.
Dear goddess.
Ouch. Alright, tactics. Everyone, follow orders. I am going to heal myself. Yangus, you should do the monster manager. Jessica, make Yangus stronger. Perfect. Full heal, Yangus. Monster Masher. I think we should have her do a fireball. 34 points, okay. Okay, oops. Dragon Slash. Monster Masher. Oof. May that Dragon Slash hit strong. But now, isn't it knocking one off our feet? There it is. Everyone but the dead died at a lot of experience point. We got big Ardon hard.
This is it! This is exactly what I needed! This will show Father and his servants. I can just see their faces now. Oh, Chamlet, how wonderful! What a hero you are! They'd better, after all I went through to get it. Servants, back to the castle!
Yeah, see you later. You can watch. We're gonna go and fly.
Home at last! It feels like a lifetime since we left on our epic journey. What's this? The flags are up. Oh, the bazaar is on. It must have started while we were away. I'm going to do a little shopping before I go back to the castle. Dismissed.
Well, the bazaar is in full swing. Super cool. We're gonna get Angelo healed. We'll see how things fare after that. Oh wow, we've been going for 2 hours? That's pretty crazy. I think in this case, well, this is actually probably going to be where we cut it for the night. Thanks everyone who watched and for everyone who said hi in the chat. Appreciate it. I'll be back at the streaming on Saturday with some more Dead Space. So feel free to join in if you need a spook. Until then, have a good one.